Beautiful. I'm gonna make a video of a forehands massage, and it's gonna be a combination of reflexology and tween. I'm telling you, what you were doing on the feet, I mean, your stuff's all good, but I'm gonna put it on YouTube, and I'll put your first and last name in there, so that if you ever want to find yourself, you'll find it. Okay. Okay? Yeah.
Yes.
So, right? Your strength, it's good.
I just gotta practice more.
You gotta practice your rainbow roll. You gotta really...
Push and pull too.
That's the first push and pull right there that you're doing.
Yeah.
That one's good. That second push and pull, it's just timing.
Right.
Just think about, you know, those big buff guys we know on the strongman contest, they rip apart. Bless you.
Bless you, baby. Oh my god, look at that. I know, I forgot to put it on this morning. Looks so tight, yeah, baby. All styled up. I love it. I realized through it all. Well, you know, styles yourself up a little bit. Oh, you're so cute. You stuff off
Those are our crazy massage therapists, lovely people. So we're doing a combination of tween right here, Alejandra, and blue shorts, and then Christina in the back. She's doing her reflexology. Really a nice combination on a forehands massage. If a therapist doesn't know what to do because the other therapist is working or in our space, they can always go back to the feet and just work on the feet. So you got one person running the body part, the other person doing the feet, or anything else, but I just love this combination. This right here is a back pain relief technique Alejandra on the left is doing. Gets rid of back pain, hip pain, sciatica pain. But I think the big thing that's great about a forehands massage is that both of your therapists are constantly have their hands on you the whole time. They never stop working on you. These are two very advanced massage therapists. You're not going to find these type of therapists very often. They're elite therapists, for sure. They're very skilled. Alejandra's been working with me for 18 years, and Christina's been working with me for 7 years. Have a good massage, Lego.
Yeah, have a good massage.
I'll send it to you. I'll send you the link when I do it,
Okay.
so you can always review it. Make sure that when you're doing the rainbow roll, make sure you touch the bone. Go past the sternoclavicular mastoid, go behind it, and actually touch the bone.
Right.
All right?
Okay.
All right. Love you. See you later, little sister.
See you later.
Stay in touch.
For sure.
All right, baby. Love you. There's already a whole bunch of serotonin and dopamine running through my body already this far into the massage. And we're less than 5 minutes into the massage. They're splitting the body up, which is nice. Right now, Christina's doing the, working on the hip. We call it knee in the hip. This promotes lower back pain relief, sciatica pain relief, hip pain relief. Alejandra's over there on the left, and she's working the reflexology on the feet, which is really feels good. They both feel really good. A lot of times when people are getting the hip work, since they don't have their hips worked on, their hips are really sensitive, so you know, it's a little bit uncomfortable, but it's well worth it. You figure your hips are always working, whether you're sitting, you're standing, or you're walking. So it's really important to do some hip stretches throughout the day. This is for your own health and well-being. We call this move half moon. Kind of curving the body, kind of a half moon position. This feels really good on the hips and the waistline. And you can see how she's using her foot on my waistline. It's called a rocking technique. A system called Rolfing uses this technique. They use their hands. You could use this as a Thai massage technique too, because you get your foot working. And then you can see Christina's got my hands, and she's doing a combination of reflexology. So right now I'm getting reflexology on my hands, on my waistline, and reflexology on my feet. This feels super delicious. It's really a wonderful combination of moves happening to me right now all at once. It's just dropping a whole bunch of serotonin and dopamine into my bloodstream right now, so I'm feeling really good. And I'm working my breath work, so putting more oxygen in my body at the same time. It's a really nice combination that's happening. I think this is a wonderful system for best friends and lovers and husband and wife and boyfriend and girlfriend to learn to do on each other, because it literally is a system that only takes about 15 minutes, 18 minutes tops for each of you to do on one another instead of doing a full hour or half-hour massage. It just really makes you feel wonderful. It's a nice way to start the morning. It's really a great way to end the day. Just take a few minutes for yourself and your loved one, and another thing for you guys to share together. I mean, we all do so much together. It's just very advantageous. Another way of saying that you care about yourself and you care about your other. Another way of saying you care about your body and you show it in your action. Just perspective. But I've been with my wife for 18 years and I've done this to her almost every single day of her life that I have been with her. And I think it's part of the reason we have such a wonderful relationship. You know, we have a flourishing business, and I think it's the Twina. I really do. Twina is kind of like Kung Fu. It means way of life. And it's a part of our Kung Fu. It's a part of our Tai Chi. And it goes all the way back to the immortals. So it's a couple thousand years old. You guys have heard of the book, The Art of War. Well, the same immortals that they did this system, that we're doing it too and sharing it. And I actually have lineage on this that dates all the way back. So it's pretty cool if you get a certificate that has the whole lineage on it and your name can be on it too. It's nice to be connected to something like that. So. A lot of chiropractors do these moves, but the difference is we're not vigorous when we do the moves. We're relaxing the muscle and addressing the muscle, you know. And then if you have some osseous pops or nitrogen leaving the joint capsule, it just happens. But it just feels wonderful. We call this second spider. That's the name of the little technique that Christina is doing. And she's just addressing the muscles in the thoracic region of the back and even down into the lumbar. Goes as high as she can, lower cervical. Travels to the thoracic, cruises the thumb lumbar, even gets down to the posterior superior iliac spine. All the way down there, full range, and back up. Starting in the anterior superior iliac crest and the posterior superior iliac spine, and then she's moving upwards. Unfortunately, Christina's kind of in the way there, so you don't really get to see it. But we call this second push and pull. So there was a first push and pull before that. The technique's similar to an arm bar. Actually, it's exactly like an arm bar. Pause here for probably less than a minute. We're talking to Allegra on the phone. We're nearly done with this video. I say it's similar to an arm bar. It's because if you took the hand and you grab somebody's wrist, and on that same arm you put your forearm on their the anconius, which is right below the tricep and right above their elbow. That would be the arm bar. Or if you were doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you would grab onto the arm in an arm bar, and then you would lift your hips up. Your arm would be between your legs. You would see the leverage principle right there. But this is really a delicious move as well. We call this technique chin on a table. This is addressing the upper thoracic, T1, T2, T3, and the lower cervical, C5, C6, C7. It's not a vigorous move. You know, you see her hair moving around. Really nice stretch. Sometimes you'll get some osseous pops in here. A lot of chiropractors do the move, but they have a different style in the way that we're doing it. Since we're using it as a massage technique, it's got a really nice flow to it. I'm moving in the lumbar roll, or $1 million roll. This is a really nice stretch into the lower back area, hips. Some reflexology back there, so that's pretty delicious. That fall means I feel really good. Yeah, that felt wonderful. Her technique's on spot. Unfortunately, you're not going to get to see this what it's called. We call it rainbow. It deals with like occipital C1 to C5, cervical. There again, it's not a vigorous movement. It's really nice. Feels really good at releasing the tension, stress, and discomfort in the neck and up in the head area. Alejandra's down there doing some reflexology again. My feet. That's really a nice combination. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu mats. That's what we're laying on. Are really comfortable to do Thai massage work on. Shoulders are getting a little tight here after 24 minutes, so pardon the little shakes of the camera. After Christina's done with her rainbow roll, Alejandra's going to come up and she's going to go ahead and do the rainbow roll again for me. She's an expert. And then we'll go ahead and... Oh, she's doing a thoracic compression. Nice. Now we've changed the thoracic compression. You see our positioning. It's kind of like we're almost using like an overhook that you would use when you're going for a guillotine. And it's the way that you can address thoracic. It's really nice positioning. And she's only 4'11", so as is Christina. She's only 4'11". See Alejandra wrapped her fingers just so you know, take care of those fingers. Because of the camera position, you're really not going to see much here, but she's just working on my neck right now while Christina is doing a reflexology on my feet. And then Alejandra is going to go do a set of cranial sacral on my face, and that will end the session here the next probably 2 minutes or so. Hey, Gabby.
Hello.
How you doing, honey?
Thank you.
Nice to see you. Nice. This is Alejandra and Christina doing some tween-on reflexology. Right. Good to see you. What? A locker? Sure. Find one that's not filled up and you can have it. I think the bottom left will be yours. Bottom left. I'll help you. Anyways, that's pretty much going to conclude. So from there, you got any questions, comments, concerns, just check out Miami Massage Therapy. It's a quick menu. Maybe we'll see you guys over here.